Hello everybody. Welcome to GEG West Bangkok Thirsty Thursday. And my name is Davis, your host today. Well, not actually your host, but we're all the hosts. And Seth, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Sethi. I'm also part of GEG West Bangkok, and we are looking forward to sharing some tips and tricks with everyone. Right, James?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, I'm James. I'm from Malaysia, representing the Malaysian gigs, the many gigs that we have here. Obviously, there's thousands of members, and I was selected.
Yeah.
And then we
How
have,
about
we have Ark too.
Oh,
Art? Would you like
yes.
to? Okay.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Hello, Ark. Nice
Okay,
to
yeah, hi. My name is Ark. I'm here to watch you guys.
Oh, that's a good plan.
It's a good plan.
All right.
Okay. Okay, going back to me. Hi everybody. I'm actually going to share about some advanced filters with spreadsheets. So let me just share my screen. Okay, share. Can everybody see my screen now?
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I just learned this cool trick or this cool formula or function a few weeks ago, and I was quite fascinated with it because before I started off using just filters. So let me just show you a really massive spreadsheet which has a lot, like 2,000 rows in it. And what I usually do whenever I want to find something is I press the filter buttons. I create new filter, or I just click filter, and it should give me a way wherein I can filter the data that's on it. Like for example, if I want to just view test users, I can scroll, click on the column and scroll, or type in test user, and I can clear all that, and then I can show only test user, and it will give me only the test user, which I have a lot of test user, but oops, let me do that again. Test user, not that one, this one. If I click OK, I should get only the test users. Okay, but that's pretty limited because it also gives me all these columns. So what I really want to do is hello? Let me check back with everybody.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
you're back. Yeah.
Was I just cut off? Well, how long was I cut off?
It just went silent for about 10 seconds, I think.
10 seconds. But did you see my screen? Sorry, not that screen. You seeing my screen? Hello?
Yeah, seeing it.
Okay. Okay, so for those who were not able to catch what I just described, was that I was using filters, and let me turn off my filters. If I turn on my filters, I'll see all these drop downs or options wherein I can choose to show which or what I want to show. Like for example, if I want to show only the test users for this particular column, not just for this particular column, but for all the columns. But I just want to I want to filter and show only the rows which has this test user. So if I do that, I check that, and I click OK, it will only show the columns or the rows that has test users in it. But it gives me all these columns in there, which I don't like. So I created this particular function, or I actually discovered it, wherein I can eliminate all the other columns and kind of use a pseudo SQL search or query, wherein I use filter, I use query, and then I use the tab that I'm going to use and the columns that I will be using. In this case, I'm using the A to AQ columns, and then I can use a SQL kind of instruction to search for whatever I want to search. And then I could also filter in which column I'd like to show. In this case, I've selected column A, W, AC, but I don't want to show them those columns, so I put a 0 onto those columns. And then AL, X, V, I put a 1 on them so that I can see them. And then on AQ, I don't want to see it, so I put a 0 on it here. So I just use this particular set of function, and I get this. So if I say, I type in class 2, and it will only show class 2. So there you go. It shows just /2. I mean class 2. And it doesn't show all the other columns. But if I want to show all the other columns, what I do is just I just put a 1 on them, and it should give me all those. So that's the trick using advanced filters. Hello?
Hello, very good, excellent. That's what I like to see, some quality filter work.
Nice.
I hope I was able to explain it well.
Yes, you were. Yeah, no, it's very clear, Davis. I didn't know that function existed, so you did a good job there. And, you know, in my 30 seconds of thinking, I think my spreadsheets are going to feel pretty basic compared to yours.
Well, actually, I tried to make it so that the spreadsheet, the massive spreadsheet that we have at our school with all the list of the students and all the list of the employees can be like searched and arranged and all that.
No, it's a really powerful function. It looks really helpful. In fact, I may have a purpose for it next term. So
I mean, it's definitely a time saver.
Yeah.
That's what we want, right? Time savers.
That's right, we want to save time.
You want to save time.
One little thing, David.
Yes.
Sorry.
Can you share? Has that got private data on it, or could you just pop it in the chat or something?
Well, I can remove all the, or I can replace the data in with the with an example data, and I can send, or I can share the document.
I think we've actually we just had a chat about this earlier about having these files, you know, from all these, you know, GEGs and Thirsty Thursdays, having them available online for, you know, whoever wants them.
I think a simple Google Drive folder would do the job, wouldn't it? I thought there was one, but I can't remember if and where it is.
Well, we're going to make it available to everybody, and maybe have a separate link or a separate page on the GEG site.
That makes sense. That's a good way to do it.
So it's easier for everybody to find.
Yeah, no, good plan.
Okay, so I'll forward it to Sethi if there are no other questions, or...
No, I think that's it. Right. Let me just quickly share my screen. I'm going to do something slightly, very different. I'm going to have a look at Google Docs, and in particular using Google Docs to play with design. So if everything's okay, you should see my screen now.
Yes, we are.
Very nice, yes.
So I'm just going to have a quick look at how you can use Google Docs to create a nice looking CV or resume. And it's, it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. So we're just going to open a new doc just quickly. There we go. And the two main tricks really that you need is just to play with your margins and to use lots of tables. So let's start by going to our page setup. And the first thing we'll do is get rid of all our margins. And there we go. We can now start designing our page. We're going to insert a table. Usually 4 columns does the trick. But again, this is where your own creativity comes in, so you can play with it. I'm just going to add 4 columns and a whole bunch of rows. And as you can see, these stretch all the way to the side. And you can adjust that wherever you want, like this. And I am going to change my page color. So let's go back to page setup. Let's go for a black page color. And I now obviously no longer see my table, so I'm going to give these a white cell color. There we go. And now you just merge your cells and you start adding all your information. So let's say that this top bit will be my picture. This is where my name goes, so I'm going to start merging these cells. And I want this to be black too, but before that I'm going to go to insert a drawing because I want it to look neat like that. So let's go ahead and draw our shape. I'm not going to do everything, obviously, otherwise we'll still be here in about half an hour. But I'll just quickly add some color to that. There we go. And then you can add some text. You can add your name. Again, this is all very basic formatting, but just having a good think about, what you want to do can make all of this look really, really good. So we are going to change the color of our border to white. Going to change the text also into white text color. Save and close. And then these cells can be turned black. And as you can see, this already looks a lot more professional. And then it's really up to you which cells you merge and which cells you won't merge. So you can go and add all your information there. And then once you've finished adding the information, simply right-click, go to your table properties, and get rid of the border. Okay, finished. And you have a very professional-looking CV or resume.
Very nice.
I think that's it. And again, you can take it as far as you want. You can add even more tables within tables, and you just play with it, play with design.
It reminds me of the old days in HTML before we got into CSS. That's exactly what you do. Tables within tables within tables.
Definitely. And with a bit of, just having a good think and a bit of creativity.
I mean, you can create any layout you like with that system.
Yeah.
And make it look incredibly professional.
And especially now that you've got merged tables. I mean, merge the cells, and it is, no limitations.
Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. I guess it's my turn now, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, do we have any questions?
I'm going to try and press the YouTube button, okay? Is it directed at me now?
Okay. Okay, that's it.
I'm going to press the YouTube button, and I've just...
I think that was the mute button, that. Hold on.
Quick ways to use something called conditional formatting to give you a quick overview. So you go to Format, go to Conditional Formatting, and you can add a new rule. So you're going to apply for the range, V3. I know this has got to go all the way to F23. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that the text contains I'm going to want it to contain B equal B2. I'm going to put a dollar sign before the 2 to make sure it doesn't move. And you can instantly see things moving nicely. So click Done, and there you have it. You can instantly see if somebody's got the right or wrong answer. Okay, has it gone back to me on video? I don't know if it has or not.
Yep, but we didn't see the video actually.
You can see the video. That's great. That is great plan. It went really well. So you couldn't see the video. You could just see me watching a video.
Yeah.
So this tool really effective then, is it? Love it. Don't use the YouTube chat button then that exists. What did it do then? It just didn't do anything.
I think I mean, I've used it in Hangouts and it works really well. But I'm not sure if it actually works in Hangouts on air. It might be for copyright reasons.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to work terribly well then. Oh dear, that's a shame. Never mind. Plan B.
It sounded really good though.
It sounded really good, yeah. Well, you can obviously watch it on my YouTube channel. And, you know, the other way to do it, I think, is I'm just going to open up my screen and see if that works. Can I be entitled to the extra time to do this?
Yeah.
Let's go entire screen and try Plan B. Okay. Present to everyone. Okay, here we go. No expense spared. Can you hear me?
Quick check of something
Yes.
to make sure
Can you see it?
the answers are right
Yes.
or they're wrong. You can use Fluebrew, which is great, but if you are the first person to answer, another quick way is to use something called conditional formatting to give you a quick overview. So go to Format, go to Conditional Formatting, and you can add a new rule. So you're going to apply to the range, B3. I know this has got to go all the way to F23. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that the text contains, I'm going to want it to contain B equal B2. I'm going to put a dollar sign before the 2 to make sure it doesn't move. And you can instantly see things moving nicely. So click Done, and there you have it. You can instantly see if somebody's got the right or wrong answer.
So that was my little hint, and I'm feeling a bit basic compared to what I've seen just now. But I think it's quite nice because what it does is it instantly marks things without requiring anything special. I'm trying to get rid of whatever.
No, definitely. I mean, especially if you're a visual learner, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and I'm trying to stop screen sharing now. Okay. Yeah. No, I think what's nice about it is that you can do that in class. You can have it pre-prepared. So as the students come in, they can see their answers going correct. You as a teacher can see it live going through, which is always handy. And one other thing for you to notice about, I'm running the Hack School. So if you've got any programmers, over the next 2 months, I've got the Hacker Earth competition going on. So
Nice.
give it a go. Free to enter, of course. You know, no expenses being spared. Somebody's very kindly decided to host it for us and everything, and it's all online. So all you have to do is upload your things and put your links in. We've already got quite a lot of Thai teams already in there, as well as Malaysian teams. So it should be good fun.
Is there like an age limit or a certain age?
We're not being very strict on it. I mean, as young as they think they can code, up to school age, basically.
What language are we going to be using for those who?
You've got a fairly free choice. Obviously, something reasonable that you can either give us the executables to, but going down for the younger children with Scratch, going up with Python. I think we might get C++. We might get some live code, and we might get some of the Microsoft bits and pieces.
but trying to be as flexible as possible to get as many of the students in as possible, really. If I can't run it on a PC or a Mac, then at that point it could be difficult. I'll have to talk to them. But you know,
how long is this like a camp or something, or a competition?
No, just running from the 1st of December to end of January. Just submit your thing when you're finished. So it's kind of a holiday project type of idea.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I don't know about you guys, but in Malaysia, the main holiday is right now. So they have a 6-week holiday. Unfortunately, not me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but not me.
You're still working.
I love that tone, man. Not me.
International schools have to follow the UK, which is nice when it comes to about July, August. And obviously the Thai schools have their holiday about Easter time or Songkran time, don't they?
Yeah.
It's good fun. So yeah, I think some excellent ideas there.
Yeah. I learned something there, like when you shared about actually preparing it so that as soon as the answers come in, all the colors will light up.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of spreadsheet magic there. I mean, we should have like the next one, or maybe the one after that, just spreadsheets. Just focus on that.
Focus on spreadsheets.
Do one with a focus on docs, do one with a focus on spreadsheets, do one with a focus on something else. Why not?
I mean, I think the nice thing about Potluck is it makes it as accessible as possible for everybody to put something in. And it is. I do like this idea of it. It's what's been interesting these couple of weeks or 3 weeks. I think it's a great way to go. I mean, perhaps if we do have... We've all got kids in the background, haven't we?
Yeah.
Might as well make it a family show the way it's going. Yeah. So, what? Are you still at school? Have you got Christmas break at all?
Yeah. We've got another, what is it, 2-3 weeks, and then we're off. So. What's that?
Which school are you at, Sethi?
St Andrews.
St Andrews, okay.
Yeah, so we're on the British curriculum too. So.
Yeah. Oh, you know where I'm coming from then.
Oh yes. Now this hack school sounds really interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it will be fun. And as I say, I've tried to. Obviously, the guys from Patna have joined in. And Dan at Gardner have joined in. We haven't gone down to Singapore as far as that, but I think it's just going to be good fun. And I'm not going to worry too much about prizes or anything. We're just going to have fun with it. Google have promised cardboards and bits and bobs, but I think it's just about having fun and making some nice projects.
Definitely. Are these going to be shared afterwards, like all these projects? And
well, that's the plan. Yeah, we're planning to open source them, so we'll put them in a web page or something.
Okay. That'd be good to see
what I get first before I get any ideas about how far they need to be shared. But I'd rather the more the merrier, and I would imagine the younger children are going to do it in Scratch anyway, so that automatically fares.
Yeah.
So I'll try and compile them all up in a web page.
Good. Sounds good.
Yeah. It's good. Hack school. Learning how to make your resume better on Google Docs and coloring your spreadsheets. And making,
I like that, coloring your spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coloring. Let's bring it down. Let's make it sound accessible. Nothing difficult.
And filtering your spreadsheets.
At the recent Google Summit, they were saying, well, how could you do this for lots of answers at once? I said, I do know how to do it. It's quite quick. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think it's like all these things. Afterwards, it's easy. But that filter one, I really am interested because I think we're going to do a very large flu brew because we have this massive case study. So this might help solve one of my problems if I can table it up straight away.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, before I was like, how do I I was trying to just hide the columns
Yes.
But then sometimes you just don't really want to see all the other columns. You just want to see just a
And
particular.
also the lovely thing is, you don't really want to hide the information as such, but you do want people to go straight to the tab where the information is at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't care how he got made.
As long as it works.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Yeah.
So I guess, do we have any more questions or anything that we need to add?
No, I think that's good.
I think we're good, yeah.
But I think we should try and do a Thursday as often as we can manage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, we've got another one next Thursday.
Next
Yeah.
Thursday.
You're in
There
luck.
you go. Yeah,
we have another one
that's
next week.
was already planned.
Okay.
Episode 11.
Yeah.
We're doing well, aren't we?
I guess we are.
Yeah.
I guess.
Going to focus on, we've almost made it to the end of term.
Yeah.
Should have a big celebration Thursdays.
That's right. Thursday. Well, let's do the traditional. Got our drinks.
Actually, I have this.
Very good. Yeah. There's always one.
Yeah.
It's part of the tradition too.
Mm.
Okay. Well, have a really good time. I think we can switch off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off air.
Okay. So see you again, everybody.
Bye-bye.